Oh God of creation,
in observance of the 2023 World Children's Day, the Women Rights and Child Advocacy Project WRICAP has emphasized the need to integrate global best practices in combating violation of children's rights. According to the Child Rights Act 2003, every child has the right to health, education and protection to ensure better future.
World Children's Day. Every child, every right. Every child, every right. World Children's Day. Round of applause for yourself, please.
In its quest to raise awareness about the importance of mitigating child abuse and encourage responsible care for every child, WRICAP organized a seminar with the theme Every Child, Every Right on Sunday, November 19th, 2023 in Lagos.
Today marks the Universal World.
The chairperson WRICAP, Shakira Abdul Karim, stated that the initiative is aimed to promote the rights of every children, noting that the seminar offers a vision of the child as an individual and as a member of a family and community with rights and responsibility appropriate to his or her stage of development.
Today marks the Universal World Children's Day. So, WRICAP as an NGO, we decide to let our parents and our children generally to know their rights by educating them through this program we are going to present to us today. Because when we look at what is going on around the world, we will see that most of our parents, they've neglected their duties, which is not supposed to be. And we will have seen a lot of organizations that have set up or staged a lot of programs to educate our parents about the rights of the children. But everything is of no use. So we decided as WRICAP that we want the children to know their rights. So this time around, let the children know their rights and tell their parents their rights. If the parents fail to know the right they're supposed to give to their children, so we want the children to know their rights.
So actually what we are doing here is for every child there is every right. We are trying to make them know their rights. We are trying to make them aware of themselves. We are trying to celebrate them. And that's why we are here. It can contribute to the development of the country in the sense that if they know themselves, if they are aware of themselves, if they know their rights, they will be able to dedicate themselves to the community. They will be able to impact positively to the community. And that is why we are doing it for them to know themselves and be able to impact properly to the community.
Speaking at the event, the guest lecturer, Mr. Abdul Ghani Salahuddin, educated the students on their rights and how they can protect it, urging Nigerians to place high priority on the rights of children.
If there is no right, then there is no demand. Since there are rights, it is befitting of us to know those rights so as to demand for those rights. The first right that we are expected to have as children is the right to life. The right to what? Right to what? Now, who is giving the right to life? Who can tell me? Who is giving us the right to life? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us as special gifts to our parents. Now, who is supposed to take that right away from us? I'm not hearing you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the sole owner of this right, and He alone has the right to take it away from us.
In her presentation, Mr. Iba Yusuf, who is a psychologist, emphasized on the need for children to keep themselves safe and noting that abuse can be physical, emotional, and sexual.
Some of us presently, you don't have that courage. The only closeness you have with your parents is when you need something. You want to collect something from them. Then you cry, you use every means you know to do what? To ask for what you want from them. And they on their own, they give it to you. Most time, this thing is usually material things. The ones that are abstract, in terms of love, having time for you, showing you affection, you tend not to see that as something important. And that is where the issue of psychology comes in. Your right to ask them, to demand from them what you want. And what are those things you want? You need their love. You need their attention. Don't have that feeling that there's no problem. There's no problem. I can be I'm a big girl now. When you see others doing it, are you getting me? You will feel somehow. Especially the girls. You need to have close rapport with your mom.
So there's nothing wrong for you to have a beautiful dream. The idea is you have a right to dream. You have a right to be supported by your parents, by your teachers, by your siblings. You understand? Nothing and nobody can stop you from your dream.
Participants expressed appreciation to the organizers for the educative seminar, noting that they won't give room for abuse and violence.
Made of water, but if you put it into water, it will die. Ice Cube. Please, a round of applause.
The high point of the event is playing of games and educative activities to enhance effective communication on child's rights. Every year on November 20th, the Universal Children's Day is celebrated to promote international togetherness, awareness among children worldwide, and improving children's welfare.